Welcome back to BB Secrets Daily, where every secret, every betrayal, and every heart-stopping twist on The Bold and the Beautiful comes alive. Over the next 2 weeks, from September 22nd through October 3rd, the lives of the Spencers, Forresters, and Logans will spiral into chaos. Will Spencer faces his darkest confession? Taylor Hayes welcomes a patient who could change everything, and Bill Spencer makes a dangerous gamble that could cost him everything. Or save the family legacy. But here's the burning question. Are we about to see love survive? Or will deceit and obsession destroy it all? The weight of guilt sits heavy on Will Spencer's shoulders as he looks into Electra Forrester's eyes. His voice shakes, not from weakness, but from the unbearable truth he's about to share. He confesses to the night that has haunted him since the promotion party. A masked woman entered his room, cloaked in mystery, hidden by lies. Will swears he thought it was Electra. He thought he was with the girl he loved. But when the mask slipped, the cruel reality revealed itself. It was Luna Nozawa. That moment wasn't passion, it was betrayal. It wasn't intimacy, it was manipulation. Will explains how Liam guided him through the puzzle of secret admirer messages, the trail leading to Luna's doorstep, and then the crushing blow. Luna claimed she was pregnant with his child. Now, picture Electra in that moment. Every dream of young love shattered, every ounce of trust put to the test. Could you forgive someone who swears they were tricked? Or would you feel too betrayed to ever look at them the same way again? If you were Electra, would you cling to love? Or would you walk away forever? While Will trembles under the weight of his confession, Bill Spencer wages war in his own way. The results of test after test confirm Luna's pregnancy, but Bill refuses to believe the story ends there. He's seen Luna's tricks before, and he knows deception runs in her veins. Deep inside, he clings to hope that a paternity test will reveal another father, not his son. But here's where the story takes a dangerous turn. Instead of calling the police, Bill locks Luna inside the walls of Spencer Manor. No judge, no jury. Only Bill as captor and warden. He refuses to let her slip away again. If she's truly carrying a Spencer child, then she will stay under his roof, under his control. When Katie Logan hears of Bill's shocking actions, her horror is palpable. She pleads with him to reconsider, to let the law decide. But Bill, his eyes hardened by regret, admits he's still haunted by the day he helped Luna escape justice. "I won't make that mistake again," he says. Bill Spencer stands at the crossroads of fatherhood and fury. His jaw tightens, his eyes blaze with determination as he stares at Luna, not just as the woman who threatens his family, but as the embodiment of every mistake he's ever made. He remembers the day he allowed her freedom, the day he believed mercy was the right path. That decision has haunted him, gnawed at his conscience. And now, with Will's life entangled in Luna's lies, Bill swears he won't repeat the same mistake. So he acts, not as a businessman, not as a citizen, but as a father. He turns his mansion into a fortress, transforming Spencer Manor into Luna's gilded prison. To outsiders, it may look like a crime, but to Bill, it's justice. A father's desperate shield against a predator circling his son. Katie Logan, horrified, tries to break through his steel exterior. She sees the cracks in his armor, the guilt, the regret, the fear that he has already failed Will. Bill admits it quietly, almost in a whisper. "I can't let her win again. I won't watch my son's life be destroyed." But here's the chilling question. Where does love end and obsession begin? Is Bill really protecting his son? Or is he imprisoning Luna because control is the only weapon he... In another corner of Los Angeles, a storm brews in silence. Taylor Hayes, still rebuilding her life after Ridge's betrayals, is blindsided when Deacon Sharp seeks her out. He's shaken, his words tumbling with desperation. Deacon overheard something. A chilling clue about Luna's survival and Sheila's dark knowledge of it. The truth is clawing at him, and he doesn't know where else to turn. Taylor, cautious but compassionate, suggests professional distance. Find another therapist, she warns. But Deacon's eyes plead with her. No one else understands. No one else makes me feel safe enough to talk. And so he unravels. His broken marriage, the secrets he carries for Sheila, and his aching desire to rebuild a bond with his son, Deke. For Taylor, it's unexpected. In his pain, she sees honesty. In his vulnerability, she sees a man stripped of pride. Could she allow herself to care for him, to see him as more than the shadow of his mistakes? Imagine it, viewers. Taylor and Deacon, two broken souls finding light in each other. But is this the beginning of healing, or just the calm before another storm? What do you think? Is Deacon sincere? Or will his ties to Sheila drag Taylor into a nightmare she can never escape? Storms may rage in the Spencer world, but across town, another heart quietly breaks. Carter Walton, the man who has always stood tall with integrity and devotion, begins to sense cracks forming in the foundation of his engagement to Hope Logan. On the surface, their relationship looks steady. Smiles at dinners, promises of a future together. But Carter's eyes are sharp, and his heart feels every shift. He notices the way Hope looks at Liam. It's not obvious, not something anyone else might catch, but Carter sees it. The softening of her voice when Liam enters a room, the unspoken history that lingers between them, the weight of shared years that Carter can never compete with. Each glance is a knife, silent but sharp. For Carter, this is slow devastation. He loves Hope fiercely, but every day he feels Liam's shadow stretching longer across their future. Is Hope truly his? Or does her heart still belong to Liam Spencer? Fans, what do you think? Is Carter blind to the inevitable? Or can he fight for Hope's love against a bond that's been unbreakable for years? And here's the harder question. Should he even try? Meanwhile, Electra Forrester's world is spinning out of control. She sits across from Will, her hands trembling, her heart pounding. Will pours out his guilt, confessing again and again that he never wanted this, that Luna's trickery was not his choice. His voice cracks under the weight of shame. He didn't choose Luna. He didn't want her. But now, the baby changes everything. Electra listens, every word cutting her deeper. Her love for Will collides with the cruel reality. Luna may forever tie herself to him through this unborn child. The betrayal isn't his fault, but the consequences are real, and they will not disappear. Electra's eyes fill with tears as she wonders if she can live with that shadow hovering over their future. Will, desperate, begs her to see his heart. He swears he wants only her, that he'll do anything, fight anyone to prove it. Rumors even swirl that he may propose, a desperate act of love, to bind Electra to him before Luna can tear them apart completely. Viewers, put yourself in Electra's shoes. Would you accept Will's ring and believe his love is enough to overcome this nightmare? Or would you walk away, protecting your own heart before it's destroyed beyond repair? And so, the stage is set for 2 explosive weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful. Hearts are breaking, loyalties are tested, and every secret threatens to tear families apart. Will Electra forgive Will? Or will she see the child as a wall she can never climb over? Will Carter watch his engagement to Hope collapse under the weight of her history with Liam? And as Bill's dangerous gamble with Luna spirals out of control, will his plan to protect his son become the very weapon that destroys them all? And let's not forget Taylor and Deacon, the most unexpected pair in Los Angeles. Could a new love be born out of shared pain? Or is Taylor about to step into another storm of heartbreak? Now, here's my take. I personally think Bill is walking a razor's edge. On one hand, I understand his fierce instinct to protect Will. But on the other, locking Luna inside the Spencer estate feels more like a dangerous obsession than a solution. As for Carter and Hope, deep down, I can't shake the feeling that Liam will always be her true love, no matter how hard Carter fights. And Electra, I honestly feel torn for her. She deserves a love story free from manipulation and secrets. But will she ever truly get that with Will? But what about you? Do you think Bill is crossing the line? Or is he the only one brave enough to stop Luna? Should Hope keep building a life with Carter or follow her heart back to Liam? And could Electra ever forgive Will? knowing Luna's child may bind them forever? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the next secret revealed here on BB Secrets Daily.